Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Woo, got the hearts racing a little earlier than they wanted. My heart's racing up here, but fortune on their side this time, partner, as they do get the ball back and are going to have their opening possession after all.
Yeah, it definitely spooks you a little bit, and you got to now make sure as an offense you settle things down. Maybe a good reminder, too, in the huddle. Hey, boys, let's make sure we take care of this football.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Chased out to his right. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bills parlay the turnover into a lead.
Tyler Bass for the extra.
He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Dude, I played for coaches, and when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Penix here from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Big game downfield. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, Penix. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, Penix to the air. He looks underneath here, Robinson. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Penix on first down. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
We see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it'll be second and goal.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
KJ Hamler on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. It's Allen out of the pistol. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Back to the air, Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Alert, alert, alert!
To throw again, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Allen gonna throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills finish off their opening drive. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Falcons 7.
Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. To the air with Penix. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 40 on second down. Finds him over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go.
That side reeled in by Pitts. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Penix looking to pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time, what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, they'll pay it off, and they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
First down throw for Allen. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 37. Got a man. It's Drake London. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Falcons will have a first.
That's good for the Falcons. First and 10.
Penix here from the gun. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk off the field.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be third and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Third down, it's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Complete right side to Washington. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
The drive picks up here, first and 10.
23-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. And wow, nearly a ping on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Again, Penix to the air. That throw's knocked away, incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Go.
Trying for it with Penix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
56. Middle.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. That's more of the catch out left. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
We call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
56. Five wide.
Allen on 3rd down. Drops it off to Cook. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. To throw again, it's Allen. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson out of the backfield. And it's going to be 2nd down. To the air with Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down, Penix. He throws a bullet. He's got it inside the 10. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's good.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Penix on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons make it a 1-score game before halftime. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. That penalty practically puts him on the goal line here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Ready? Liking 18. Set up.
And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. They throw it out quick to the left. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, well, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
To the outside, it's intercepted. Won't get it inside the red zone at the 15 after that interception and return. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Penix. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Brings up second.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Brought down by Gregory Rousseau. A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Penix now to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4. It's Penix yet again. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Coup with the extra point. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
319! Alert, alert, alert!
First down throw for Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Allen fires out wide, complete. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Brought in right side by Moore. And he takes it into the end zone from Buffalo. Touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
DJ Chark on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's his back. It's Robinson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 1. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
It's Penix. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
3rd down, it's Penix. And once again, they can't connect.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh. Allen now on 1st down.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They'll try to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and Buffalo touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
That's good.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Man downfield, and he finds London. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, Penix to the air. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now Penix off the play action. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for him here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Moore going to motion over right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Another one for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. It's a James Cook touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Trying it left side with Cook. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Cook again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. Third and goal from the one.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just a yard away on third and goal. Here's the jumbo package. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 21. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. All right, Brock, let's see. Let's see if this is able to provide a little spark, because their offense just hasn't been able to consistently provide their own so far this game.
Yeah, a little spark, a little charge, a little juice, a little bit of energy. He wouldn't be denied trying to do what he can to jolt this team.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Again, it's Cook. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. They'll try the right side with Cook. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Penix on first down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Penix to throw again on second. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Who with the extra point. And the Falcons drop the lead back to 13.
Bills 48, Falcons 35.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick.
Onside kick.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
No one around. He's got space. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, now the best of them take advantage of it.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now run by Cook. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Pete. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Play action now, Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills push the lead to 20.
55. Falcons 35. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Penix here from the gun. The left side is cut by Pitts. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. 1st down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Penix is going to throw again. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
3rd down, it's Penix. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.